I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a life update and kind of let you know where I'm at right now. And yeah, so here we go. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Hannah and I make vlogs, and they're kind of all over the place, but that's me. How's that for an intro? Oh my gosh. I am struggling, and I told myself I'm not gonna cry, so I'm not. But also just want to say, excuse the mess. I am staying with my parents temporarily right now and am trying to prepare I have my sister and brother-in-law and my niece coming into town, and they're gonna be staying in my room and I'll be couching it, so I'm trying to clean up, and that's what that is. But yeah, you guys are catching me kind of on a really hard day, and the reason I thought I would make this vlog today was because I thought, you know what, if you follow me on Instagram, which I'm gonna link down below, I'd love for you to if you want. So just a little side note, I am a photographer by trade. I am also a graphic designer, and I do social media and a lot of different things, but my page is mainly my YouTube and my photography. Anyways, all that to say that if you follow me on social media, you've probably seen me hint at the fact that I am in a really hard season of life right now. And I think with that, I just discovered that I needed to just make a video about it and be more candid, and because there's only so much you can cover in an Instagram caption and an Instagram photo. Why I'm really anxious about this. I feel nervous to talk about what's going on in my life. I think because it's I know I'm not alone, but I also know that it puts me in a very vulnerable position, and it also I think, you know how cheesy it might sound, there is this a amount of courage that has to be involved with something like this, with really opening up your heart and opening it up to criticism and opening it up to letting people know what's actually going on the inside and not what they can see on the outside. So anyways, also I am in my sweats because I'm just chilling at home right now. I have a lot of errands to run in a minute, but have not changed. So anyways, guys, if you have followed me, you know that I have been unemployed. And long story short, I lived in Birmingham, Alabama for about 3.5 years. Not 3.5. It's so not right. Sorry, 2.5 years. And I loved it there. I made great friends, great community, but the whole time I knew that it was not going to be a permanent place for me. I just prayed about it, and I felt the Lord being this is a temporary spot for you, and that's totally fine. I loved my time there. I worked with some really great people. I went there originally to complete a fellowship at a magazine, and that was great. Met some great people through that, and then I ended up working at another company, which was not so great, and then freelancing for about a year. When I was freelancing, I basically decided that freelancing was not for me. I needed more structure, and so I called my parents, and I basically was I need to move. I need to leave Birmingham. And so yeah, I kind of felt the Lord was saying, and I think sometimes it's really hard sometimes to differentiate between what you want and what you feel the Lord's calling you to do. And for me, I will say after a lot of prayer and a lot of tears and a lot of counseling, I just felt God was saying, it's time to leave. It's time for this Birmingham chapter okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this because I can't talk apparently. It's time for this Birmingham chapter to end, which was honestly really hard and kind of heartbreaking because I had made a really solid community and I was starting to get involved with my church, but I just felt it came at a point in my life where I was okay, I either have to leave now or I have to commit to living here for another 3 to 4 years, because I had people who were emailing me being hey, what would you think about working at this company in Birmingham? And I loved Birmingham. It was a really great place, but I just knew like that's not where I wanted to end up permanently. When I say permanently, I just kind of knew that like my time there was up. That was not English, guys. My time there was up. My time there was up. I knew that my time there was up. I will let you guys know why I can't talk. You will understand that in a few minutes. So I came home and I talked about this in my don't know where I'm moving vlog. I'm kind of just giving you guys a backstory if you're new. So if you've already heard all this, so sorry. But I have linked that moving, I don't know where moving vlog below so that you can kind of get like a little bit of a more of an in-depth backstory of like what's been going on in my life the last 6 months. So yeah, I moved and I was like, I don't know where I'm moving. And that was not the initial plan. I had been applying for jobs out the freaking wazoo before I moved. I was like, I'm telling you guys, I don't even know how many applications I've sent out. Like I've lost count. Throughout this whole process, and I'm gonna like kind of give you a little bit of a Cliff Note version just because I already made that vlog. But basically throughout the whole process, of like packing and moving and applying and all this stuff, I really kept getting this feeling that like California and specifically LA was where I needed to be. And I will say, like, I want to preface this with the fact that like, yes, I'm on YouTube, yes, I am a vlogger, but like I am not moving to LA to be a YouTuber, and I just want to like get that out in the open and like make that statement very clear. Like that is not why I would make that move, and I think a lot of people do make that move, and like more power to them, but that is not why I would be making that move. So I just felt like I prayed about it a lot, and I was like, what? Like California, like I've always loved California, and like I really wanted to go to college out there. Like I have loved it for years, but I just never really thought about making that like taking that risk. So yeah, I had several things happen in my life, and I talked about those again in the vlog, but basically I wanted to live in California for a long time, and I really felt like God was calling me there. And so I just started applying for jobs out there like crazy. Like I was like, okay, if this is what's supposed to happen, then like let's get this moving. Like, let's see, that was about 3 months ago, almost, a little under, maybe 2.5. And since then I am still unemployed, and I will be really honest and say this is probably one of the hardest periods of my life I've been in thus. This season is just like, if I was gonna label the season of life I'm in, it would be unknown. Like I don't know how to say all this, and I can also like feel myself kind of getting emotional, and I really don't want to, but yeah, this has been not dead, so sorry. Yeah, so I feel like I'm all over the place, and I'm really sorry about that. Again, I will tell you guys why I'm all over the place in a minute, and why I can't talk, and why I sound like this. So I have this company, and I'm not giving any details. I don't think that's something I want to do ever, but there's a company in LA that I have been in talks with, and I absolutely love them. Like, to work for them would be a dream, and like I've had several interviews and it's been going great, but they're taking their time, and they have every right to do that. Like, they're really taking their time with it, and like it's like things are moving so slowly that it is driving me bonkers. Yeah, that's where I am right now in like a really broad sense. Like I might still move to California. It's funny, I had some of you like DM me and comment or like message me, whatever, and say like, I thought you were in California, like I thought you were moving to LA. That could still happen. I am not ready to give up on that, and I think there is a reason that God put that on my heart, and there's like a reason that there were, whether you believe in signs or not, I do believe in signs, and there were some pretty evident signs where I was like, it kind of felt like God was like writing it in the clouds, and I was like, what is happening? And I will be honest with you guys, like I have been a Christian for almost my whole life, and I have never really felt like the Lord like speaking to me, except for in this season. I have felt like the Lord being like, California will come. you have to wait. Like, you have to be patient. Whether that means I'm moving to California in a week, whether that means I'm moving to California in 3 months, whether that means I'm moving to California in 4 years, I don't know. I would honestly just really openly ask for prayer about it, because I'm struggling, guys. It's not a fun time. It's not fun being unemployed. It makes you question just about everything about you. Like, I question my worth all the time, and I'm like, a company wanting to hire me has nothing to do with my worth. So, sorry, brief like break intermission. My camera battery died, and I want to make sure that I like don't stop talking, because I will lose my train of thought and not be able to finish it. So, my camera. But yeah, sorry if the quality is a little different and the positioning is a little different, but I feel like you guys will be fine with it. Yeah, I think just like the biggest lesson right now is learning that my worth does not come from a company hiring me, and like, I know I'm talented, and I say that with like every ounce of humility. I think for a really long time I've had to teach myself that it's okay to be proud of yourself. Like, it's okay to say that you are good at things, because I have always had this huge fear of being perceived as like arrogant, which is another topic for another time. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of like a really broad sense of what's going on in my life. Also, I know I look like I should be on like Little Women with his hair like Pilgrim, or not Pilgrim. They were not pilgrims. Where did that come from? I don't know what to do with my hair today, so it is what it is. Yeah, guys, just like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in my life. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know what I'm gonna learn from this, other than like, I am relying on God so much right now, probably more than I ever have, and like, maybe that's the lesson. I don't know. So on a totally different note, something that has come up in this season of life that I did not expect was I have had horrible bouts of insomnia. I have struggled with insomnia for about 2 years now. In the last probably in the last year, it's been pretty bad. And in this season where I don't know where I'm moving, I don't know if I'm like what job I'm gonna have, like I don't know anything.
It's been incredibly bad. Last night was the worst it's ever been. I did not fall asleep till 4:30 in the morning.
If you don't have insomnia, you've never had it, you don't have sleep issues, like you might be like, you're not gonna get it, and that's fine. I love sleep. If you know me, you know I love sleep. I feel like I'm rambling, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying to condense it, but so yeah, last night I didn't fall asleep till 4:30 in the morning, and I had plans today, and I know I let people down because I canceled them because it's 2:00 in the afternoon and I just woke up. I fell asleep at 4:30, I woke up at 8, I fell back asleep, I woke up again at 11, I fell back asleep, I woke up again, and I feel like absolute garbage. And I will say, like, I have been so appreciative of the people in my life who have texted me or messaged me, giving me like sleep remedies and being like, you know, how can I help you like fix this problem? Because in this season of unknown, if I'm being really painfully honest, my life feels like a tornado. I feel like I have literally no control over anything. Things I know I have control, like, let's be real, I don't have really control over anything, like God's got us. But the things that are like tangible that I have control over is like working out, my eating habits, and sleep. So when I don't feel like I have the bare minimum under control, like, it really can drive you insane. Like, if I can't take care of myself, then I can't be a good friend, I can't be a good sister, I can't be a good daughter. And like, I think that's where I'm really struggling, is because I am just in this waiting game with like knowing what's going to happen next in my life, and not being able to sleep. It's just a spiral, and I'm really, really working on trying to get control of it. Yeah, I love YouTube. I love making these videos for you guys. I love being honest with y'all. I love hearing that like I'm not alone and I'm not insane. But I think too, like, I think why I like it so much is I want to be as honest and vulnerable with you guys as I possibly can, and I want you guys to know that, like, if you're in this season, or if you ever are in this season, like, and you can come back and watch this video and, like, know that A, you're not alone, and, like, B, you know, here's how I'm dealing with it, and, like, here are my struggles, and, like, you might have similar ones, you might have totally different ones, I don't know, but I think the biggest gift of this and the biggest blessing of this platform is to be able to be as open and honest as possible. And some people aren't comfortable with that, and that is totally fine. But yeah, that's me, guys. That is where I'm at right now. And I hate ending that on a super positive note. I think what I know for a fact is that, like, God has me here for a reason, and I'm gonna sleep. Eventually, all of this to say that if you have sleep remedies, please send them my way. I have tried meditation. I have tried essential oils. I have tried, I take Benadryl sometimes. It gives me weird dreams, so I'm not, like, super crazy about it. Same with melatonin. They both give me weird dreams. But, you know, weird dreams might be okay. And we're talking weird, y'all, like, weird dreams. Like me being a Kardashian in a dream. Such a weird dream. Yeah, guys, I feel like this vlog has been such a ramble, and I'm sorry. I think that's where I am right now. That's how my brain feels, like the way I'm speaking and the way that, like, things are not really stringing together. That's how I am right now mentally, and you're just gonna have to bear with me. And, like, I promise there's fun content coming. There are fun videos coming. I have so many ideas for this channel, and it makes me so excited. But I think, you know, what kind of sprung this video on when I had people who messaged me or commented on my post being like, I thought you were moving to LA. And I'm like, me too. Like I said, could still happen. I'm not saying no. I am not saying that's not gonna happen. I think I just have to be patient. And, like, if you know me, you know that patience is not something I'm good at. I'm gonna end this because this has just been a long stream of rambles. Anyways, I would love for you guys to comment, like, let me know your thoughts on this video. If you're like, please shut it, or you're like, I totally get where you're coming from, or you're like, I don't get anything you're saying, but, like, I'm still here supporting you. Any of that would be great. Really appreciate you guys just to send me some prayers, some good vibes, whatever. I am kind of laughing and whatever, but I'm in a really hard spot in life, and I'm trying to take every day with a positive attitude, but that's really hard sometimes. And then, you know, finally, if you guys like this video, if you don't think I'm totally insane, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you feel. And I would love for you guys to follow me on Instagram. Again, I'm going to place that right down below so you guys have that link. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in and taking this journey with me. I'm hoping to give you guys more updates soon. I would love to have more updates, but this is where I'm at right now. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I love you all, and I really appreciate you watching me ramble. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.